Hey y'all, let's get them views up. Welcome in, please. For the life of me and you, please do not worry about my dusty bra. It's the work bra. This my work bra. I just was finna get in the tub and I just didn't want to get a shower and then get out the shower and then not remember what I wanted to talk to y'all about. So I just was like, I don't want to put on no clean shirt and then it be dirty because I ain't took no bath yet because I just came from the store. Y'all remember when I said I was gonna go get the kids? But I spend more when I'm actually with my kids versus by myself. But I just did not want to do it today. And then the rain came. Then I forgot I was uploading videos. That's why my phone was actually running dead. Couldn't even do another video. Me and my baby had a little heart to heart. It was just a lot going on. And they bought a Valentine's Day gifts today. Silk's tea. Coffee. I pray over it every time I be drinking it, but they spent 100 and something at Walmart. I think it was 115 at Walmart for their V-Day gifts. I definitely wasn't going in that range when I went to that Dollar Tree, but I could have looked around and found something nice. I just was tired, and they told me not to come to work today, but that wasn't on my mind. Slavery was on my mind. To talk to y'all about because this one person and this church told me that the way I think about slavery is wrong, and the way I talk about the Bible is wrong, and the way I talk about a lot of things is wrong. But you can help me understand the right way, but you rather just tell me that it's wrong. Now I think that's wrong. Because personally for me, I feel like I know too many black people. Black people talk about their own darn people. Like tonight at the Chinese place, this black man gonna call my daughter crazy because when they went in there by themselves, he tried to talk to her and she was going off on him like I guess a grown woman. And when I came and stepped back in there because they got the order wrong and I had to step in there and get my chicken wings and my fried rice corrected, he was like saying, "Oh, all black women are crazy." I'm just speaking like I know that's what men say because men say it all the time. Black men say how we aggressive and crazy. But my child is freaking 15 years old, and you was trying to talk to a 15-year-old, so you should accept that you are crazy. The other one's 17. Accept that the police can be in your tail, and that's what my daughter was like. Um, you must want to go to jail tonight. And he got a little upset because that's what she was telling him. Like, you trying to go to jail? I mean, it was cuckoo. My phone was dead, but I actually wish I would have recorded it. The time I went in there, because they both walked up on me like, oh yeah, like they wanted a piece of me. So you shouldn't start calling y'all own self crazy, but y'all love to say black women crazy. But in it every way, my topic was about slavery, and that could be a prime example. Since I was a child, it was embedded in us that slavery happened because the Caucasian, you can't call them clear or white. It's racist. So you gotta call them Caucasian. They came over and took us from our own land. That's the story that we're told. If that's the case, why, when people got free, did they not try to travel back over there and get on the land that they was born and raised in? We shouldn't even be here if you let y'all tell it when they got free, cause that's what happened. Cause they was getting in that railroad track and stuff for Harriet with a gun, little tiny little 45, and was getting on. But they decided to stay on the man's land, the Caucasian man's land, and birth babies and work for the people and all of this when they could have got free and found a way to get back over there where they was born and raised at. That kind of played a part in my life, the more that I hear the stories, the Harriet Tubman movie, oh, okay. So you got them past the railroad, free land. Why you ain't back over there where you supposed to be? My question was to them, do you really feel like they came and took us from over there? Or do you feel like they set us up? I know it's set up when I smell it. It seemed like as if, because they probably bored. They the ones that first adventure with selling. Let's be serious. Ain't nobody trying to sell. Not for days and nights and Gersha, not 40 days and nights like Noah did. So I'm coming to the conclusion he might just be as darn sure not with a whole bunch of animals that I got to feed and take care of and a wife and some kids. Noah had to be Caucasian. Just like Columbus or whoever sailed the ocean blue or whoever found the slaves over there in Africa. They was selling and they was watching. And the binoculars that they built and created and everything else that they had on that boat. And I feel like they double back. They spun the block. They rolled by the first time like, oh, whole bunch of people over there. And they of color. Probably were driving the boat. Like, is that a pot on the ground? And then is that bean stalks? Is they shooting people with straws and paper? They ain't got no guns over there. It probably was like, in double bag. Like, hey, how y'all doing? We so and so with their nice suits and ties and nice shoes. We ain't got no shoes over there. Not unless you're a special kind of. I mean, I know y'all got shoes over there. I'm not saying every African is barefooted, but I think about this time, around that time when they were barefoot. And they offered them so much. And that's what I said. I think that it wasn't them going over there and forcefully taking them and putting them in shackles. I feel like they told them, hey, I see how y'all living. Hey, I'm so and so. I see what's going on here. We want to help you guys. ETC fed them this kind of stuff. And maybe they was like, oh, thinking about it. I want to feed my family better. They look at them. Look at that bowl. Look at their clothes. They have to be something special. And their wife probably was like, you don't know that. We can't even read and write. I don't know if that's what she said, but I know that's what they said. We couldn't read and write. But if as a black woman, back then I'd probably be like, boy, can you read? Now what if you get over there and them folks be reading? Well, I probably wouldn't even know the word reading back then. That's what I'm saying. It was just that far back then. You just seen an opportunity to feed your family better. And I feel like that's what they did. And the slaves probably got on the boat happily. Of course, they wasn't slaves back then. They was Africans. And they got on the boat happily. I think that's what they was, Africans. They got on the boat happily. Probably seen food laid all out. Happy Thanksgiving is what Thanksgiving probably came from. But y'all want to say they eat Indians. I give it to them. I don't know where it came. I mean, I know in school that's where they say it came from. But I know when we see a lot of food as black people. Well, I mean, I guess the word came from y'all, but we probably would have created it when they seen all that food. Like, thanks. Forgive me. Cause we that type of people. And, get on there and we thankful. Get good and got there in that water about 3 hours away from your homeland. Then you see 1 gun, 2 gun, 3 gun, 4. Everybody getting strapped up just as, yeah. Hey, how you doing on the intercom? All you niggers that just joined the boat, ain't pay for none of that food, get to the wall. And you probably was on the boat like, they can't be talking to us, they invited us. And who the hell is a nigga? Because that's what I'd have been looking like. Who the nigga? You the nigga? Who a nigga? What a nigga is? And little did you know, you the nigga. And get your ass to that wall. And they let you know when they point that shotgun right to your head, still back to that wall. So we blast your ass to the past or the future. Whichever way you go when you get shot. That's how I feel it happened. And then they put the shackles and stuff on you. But somebody told me, no, they came over here and they took our people. And I was like, ooh, just imagine all the women and stuff just crying and stuff. But I ain't never seen a movie about it. Y'all make a movie about everything else. I mean, I ain't just saying I believe in movies, but I kind of just got that feeling. I wanted something, but it's okay. Elf you then. That was my son who I apologized 3 times about stuff when I came in. You came out there twice when I was getting ready to go. You could have came and went to the store with us, and you chose not to. And I apologize for not getting the chips that you would and gave you other chips and just made you a whole load of sausages that you're enjoying right now. And you just said, F you. That was my son. I'm up here reading the message thinking it wasn't going to go that way until I got to the end. I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have read that message out loud. These kids here. But let's just talk about that because I was sitting there one day, y'all, and it's not just one day. It's been just every time I see they movies, because a lot of Africans have YouTube now. I don't know if y'all know that, but I be learning so much from the channel. I didn't even know that Africans still live this way. And it just, I be having to zoom by the video because I don't even want to, and I click sometimes just to give them a like, but then I find out you don't get paid unless you watch the whole video. And I be trying to watch the whole video, but I be want to watch it at night so I won't be like sad and crying and shit. Because I used to be like thinking about, oh my God, I need to go visit over there. We supposed to be over there. I even wanted to cook an egg outside on the ground. Because I was like, yo, that's our roots. And then I was like, wanting to be over there for real, but then you gotta go to the outhouse and go to the bathroom. Outhouse, like out the house, out my room, out my house, out the door. Why that pot on the ground? What? Man, I don't know to eat. Bread. It's just so much stuff. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to live African over here. My thing is, would y'all even go back over? Because y'all love to just act like to do the Caucasian man this, or we ain't gotta listen to the Caucasian law, and this, that, and the third. BLM, 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 whatever. Why we ain't got that bus heading to back to our roots, back over there? See how much them Africans let y'all get away with that this stuff we pulling over here? Cause I'm saying we won. No matter if you do other stuff that is crazier than what I do, we still the same race. They still gonna book us together. They still gonna, hey, y'all with them. Who gonna be ready for that boat when it be like, okay, since y'all got so many problems over here on the man's land, let's put you on the boat. And you can go back over there with them. I guarantee you gonna be begging for that boat to come back. You gonna be looking every day for that boat. You gonna want to go out there and fetch the pail of water just to try to see what a boat at. Not a regular boat with no other color but that Caucasian stuff. Cause yeah, like the police videos I be seeing watching. You try that with an African police. Damn it. You do that over there. You gonna think you the slave. They gonna beat you. it's gonna be little kids coming from somewhere. Little fucker. Like, Lord, you probably ain't gonna understand it because you ain't took the time to understand Afro Hebrew. I don't even know African language. I be like, they faking it. Cause I don't understand it. Like when I say Chinese people, they faking that language. That's a fake writing. When they write in Chinese, that's fake. You don't even understand that. None of y'all don't understand that. Y'all just playing with us. They don't even look like no freaking words. But it's their language. And I be telling myself all the time, I'm finna learn their language. I got to get back to my roots. Imagine not having a washing machine. I know black people famous and created things. Love you, love you, love you. But the way we act, like, them people rolling over in their graves, like, anything could come out their grave for real. It'd be on like Just Stone, they probably wouldn't even claim us. Because when I was a kid, all they talk about is the hard work they put in and how they wouldn't even hire us, even though we be family and stuff. No, because y'all lazy. Y'all generation lazy. I was out there, we didn't even have lunch break. Lunch? What's lunch? You know, like you get around them old folks, but it be like in the sun, hot day, night, picking cotton. Your fingers be bled out. My fingers grew 20 pounds. That's why they like this now. I ain't showing you the war wounds. Like, they work like the Mexicans. That's who I feel like the first place was. Because white people probably were born. Then the sun darkened them up a little bit. Then they slept with somebody. Then the Mexican came. Then the Mexican, it went the same way with them. The sun got them a little bit darker. They slept with somebody else. Came up with a darker person. Like, damn. Imagine that person having to walk around being darker than everybody else. Then he get somebody. They sleep together. Have a baby. The sun is hot as fuck. Get the baby dark. Now, we just keep going. That's how the dark people. I mean, it might not happen that way, but I'm just saying. Probably happen that way. But that's kind of, and it got me in trouble with the church. Of all people, where you supposed to get the understanding, and then they say talk to God, but then they say if you live in sin or you do anything with the sin with kind of like, I mean, my life ain't perfect, no, but you say he ain't speaking to me, and then I say he is because, hey, it's voices and stuff been going on for a minute. I got this one and that one, and sometimes one come up through the middle and the top. Did you see the movies back then where they got the devil in the what? But you trying to tell me, oh, he won't come with no filthy, filthy place with sin. And then they say God still answers a sinner prayer. Like it's discombobulating my mind. Well, it was. But I don't believe in that no more. I kind of just want to believe in what I believe in because that's what I believe in. If that makes sense. But what y'all think? Like, I just don't think that's how it happened. And then they was like, all black people were slaves. The way they bullied me, even my ex-boyfriend mama, when I went against what she felt like with the Caucasians. And the officer whole thing just blew up in my face. Me just actually starting to voice my opinion about stuff. All y'all owe me more than $20. But y'all, I'll be sitting up here talking about the Bible this and Bible. Don't you know you in debt? Don't y'all ask me that. And don't speak to soon, too fast, because most of y'all ended over $150. So shit the fuck out. But all y'all be talking to me about what? But because they've been in the church so long, you feel like you can just. No, I don't feel like all black people are slaves. I'm sorry. Don't they tell you how many the phone was invented by? The mailbox was invented. It sounds like they gave them a little leeway. Don't most of the slave movies you'll see black people actually be like rich and shit, you know? Like I remember Django. I know that ain't no real movie, but that's the only one I can really remember the name of. But it's been so many videos. I'm like, is that a black person with the white people? And they sitting there eating while another black person is a maid, a slave, and seeing whoopings, and knowing that they kill their own people. I thought everybody was slaves. So why do rich black people then free to broke black people? Just buy them and make them free. You believe in movies, and movies ain't just. Ain't nobody just got bored and wrote that. Now, it's a lot of movies where they get bored and write, but it's true. They was not all slaves. I just don't believe it. Just think about it right now. You just change the shackle every day. I just don't. And you got a little knowledge and wisdom and can help out. You got a little something, and you just shackle every day. Right now, police put people in cuffs, and they still be gonna uncuff me right now. Y'all beat your side here. I ain't going to jail. You have to on me. I'm gonna. They be going off on the police. I be in the middle of my snack like, oh my god. So just imagine being a slave. We didn't even have to be back then. Because your mind gonna still work the same way it worked when you're born. I don't feel like, oh, because we were born in this, we're gonna just start thinking like this. I might just been born like, so you really finna do what he told you to do? I ain't doing what he told me to do. And I probably would have been in the grave a long time ago because they probably would have asked me. Because I'm a mama. Now I'm be honest, if my mama would have been a talkative mama and said, I don't want you to die. Baby, baby, baby. We have to do this. I would have probably listened to her, but tried to come up with a plan to, because if the problem ain't here no more, maybe we can get away with it. You know, at least y'all can. And then I feel like I'm fighting for my. I ain't talking about eliminate you that way. Hell, if I fall in love with you and you fall in love with me anyway, they gonna throw my ass in the net, back, let me have that baby screaming and crying in pain and probably kill me if I try to tell anybody. But I'm just saying that would have been a right out. I would have been trying to look for a way out. Personally. Hey, let me help you with your wardrobe. I'm trying to work in the house. I know I'm dark skinned, but girl, that's ugly what you got on for real. And Mr. Bill, I ain't gonna like that. You know, I'd have been a fashion designer. I would have just came up with something. But like I said, that's what I really just feel like how the slaves was taken from our people. But I really just want to see, since it's such a problem over here, and I'm telling you, they ain't gonna stop us either. Y'all can get 45,000 homeless and drive to that damn line, get them damn people they homeless back, and let's just build a boat and get over there to our people. Since y'all so tired of standing over here on the white man. I remember the other day at work, they like, cause the she like, I'm tired of working for the white Caucasian. And then this other man gonna join in, cause he don't want to be Caucasian so bad, but you look Caucasian, everybody call you Caucasian. But you don't want to be Caucasian so bad, you jump into the conversation with my girl, and I'm like, y'all sound crazy as hell. They go work for business. The man, what the heck is, I understand back then when they said it because they was working for $2.13 all day and night, but they said the price of living was cheaper than back then. But I ain't lived back then, so I don't know what the price of living. I just know what it is now. And I love to see the video. I love everybody. I love my people, your people, they people. God's people. But I know darn well if they was like everybody must go back to their heritage. Everybody go back to Africa. Every Mexican go back to Mexico. Oops, my bad. Every African go back to Africa. Every Mexican go back to Mexicanville. Mexico. Every Caucasian stay over here. It's gonna be a fight on the boat. Like it's gonna be. Well, y'all probably say y'all wouldn't fight. I'm gonna be hiding. I'm gonna say I missed the boat. Damn, I gotta. They might have another damn boat. They got the money to have another damn boat. They have one big as Titanic. They like, okay, well, recipe said write it down on Titanic. If that's that real. Somebody told me it was, but if it is recipe, write it down on Titanic. They have a boat big as the Titanic. Okay. We sorry you missed the boat. You need help? I don't think of your kids. Yeah, all y'all get on the boat next time. Everybody left gonna be terminated. Terminated. Cause they really to be talking like, cause they really crunk now. Well, the police, I seen this Caucasian police. Well, he's like, shut the fuck up, or I knock your out. I knock your face again. Cause she was like, you hit me in my face, I knock you in your face again. I was like, cause these are grown people. Y'all gotta remember that. You want a police officer to respect you after you done been stealing from a store and fled the scene, and you be having your baby in the car and shit. I be like, please, Lord, just let it stop being this. And then they get out of the car lying. First thing you do, I wasn't driving. Somebody, it wasn't me. My name is Tawanda Dixon. Born 1960. Give me a fake. But you want somebody to keep playing with you. Keep giving you chances. Giving you chances. Put you in the back of the car. They finally done lost all their breath, put you in the back of the car. You still kicking the door open. I ain't kick you. My baby in that car. Her baby over there. Everybody got their phone. You don't need to do that's a whammy. I'm an off-duty police officer, and that's not right. Like this whole black, like, girl, I know people accidentally get locked up all the time. That is a fear of mine. But if you just don't do all of that, because I hate going to jail. That is scary. But man, you just have to show that ID. I know my rights. What you putting me up? If you just show the ID, everything clear, because I'm telling you, that's all it. Not in every case. Don't get me wrong. Some of them do too much. And that's just how you nick them off, pick them off. But not the ones that's doing their job and you know you doing something wrong. Like half of them, I only had 4 cups. One time you had 9 this morning. Breathing a darn Mississippi length of a number. And then you still act up. Hit or run, you still act up. Shots fired from your car, you still the one act up. Your license suspended and your registration expired. You still act up. You just got caught stealing at the Walmart. We followed you. You still act up. You just stole out Dollar Tree. You still act up. You stole that Gatorade. You still act up. It don't even matter if it's big or small, bro. Just show the ID. Sometimes, just like at work, sometimes I will pull out the money. Sometimes, because you just such a good customer when I had a bad day. With other customers getting on my goddamn nerve, or my manager getting on my nerve, you just said something to me that happened. Maybe that'll happen for you. Show the freaking ID, bro. Then y'all let the window down right there. That's already suspect. You let me come to somebody's car and they let the window down right here. My daddy used to do that when he used to stop and come and see me. Not saying I got childhood trauma, but that's what it remind me of. And I be like this. I was like 5, 4 years old. Like, I know that well. You is not talking to this man through this little old bitty cut in the window. My mama be talking to him because I ain't even really know you. And I'm like, this one thotty girl. Let the window down, punk. That's what I thought. So, I mean, the police probably got the same spirit as me. Oh, okay, you can't let it down that far. You probably ain't got nothing in your car. Next thing you know, you on the ground shadow with a knee in you. Just because he probably thought that little crank, oh, you don't want, okay, it must be something in there. Oh, it's his job to be able to learn everybody. No, that's God's job. It ain't my job to learn you. It's my job to understand things. Maybe I can learn after this one, but not even for real. Because the next time you might let it down low, might let another person let it down low. Like, oh, I was too hard on the next person. Next thing you know, he let that bit down again and pop your. It's because he know he got warrants and everything. Don't know what you're looking for. No, he just probably killed his baby mom, mama, somebody. And we don't know what you here for, but we got to be going further up the road. I mean, you can get rich or die trying. I mean, because, when you talk about our people, we get mad at the person for talking about our people. Then you try to off that person. But it only matters when a different color person off our people. It don't matter that all people see here offing our people every day. And proud of it. Little Draco just off in his neck. This time I'm gonna kill me a vet. Like, you gonna kill a vet? You mean a person that help dogs or the person that's in the army? What the name of the Air Force? Like, you don't even know where the music going, but you be drill music. And Fremont, as soon as he get like, well, you did just, and they was trying to find a suspect. You did